Hello everybody, and welcome back to Soulcreek. We are here with Loken. Was that his name? Damn it. Did I make sure to check before I recorded this video? No. No, we don't. So we're going to call him that for at least one more part before I check the comments and see how people want me to pronounce it, okay? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You like collecting stuff from Zephyr Ruins? I am a black runner. Okay, man. A what? A black runner. We hunt in the black zones for salvage. Remnants of Zephyr society. Supplies, materials, and technology. We bring it back to our chieftains to be traded to other clans. We also guide the nomadic tribes around the Black Zones, Black Zone borders safely. Oh, okay. You scavenge in the Black Zones? What about all the demons? Loken nods, his gaze turning somber. It is hazardous. A Black Runner acolyte must be trained in body and mind. It is not always enough. We are becoming infrequent. Loken gestures at his boxes of junk. Okay, I almost said boxers. I had to double check that in my head a couple times. I'm like, it's not boxers. Josh, stop. There's no way it says that. Of junk, quite proudly. That's what it says. I am one of the most senior black runners in the mountains. Zephyr salvage is invaluable. All clans desire it. They believe it is spiritually sacred. Working Zephyr technology is priceless. There have been violent wars between clans over functioning remnants. Imagine that. Treating all of these moth-eaten everyday objects with some kind of religious reverence. I mean, I think that would be fun. Like, I can stare at my gigantic plushie collection and go like, what if this became a religious monument of plushies? Wouldn't that be great? Like, look, Dave Password is now in that pile. It's been a long time coming. He's sitting right next to Nick Wilde. Shut up. What about your heater? Did you find it in a black zone? I did. It was in good condition. I was having a friend repair it. And the light bulbs too. I'm surprised you have electricity. The Draconi, that's what that says. I keep wanting to say draconic. Keep still doing that. It's fine. It's fine. The Draconi clan controls the Great Barrier Dam in the north. It gives us power. It looks like the tribes aren't quite as primitive as Bite and I thought. So aren't the lights and the heater really valuable? How come you've kept them? No, they are mine. Touchy boy. He likes his things exactly where they are. Under his roof, no one touches. As if I've just threatened to steal them, he bared his teeth menacingly at me. Wow, he's really possessive of his stuff. Just like a real hound. Okay. I just thought you gave everything to your clan. I claim these. They're mine. I frown at him. It is the Black Runner's right. We can invoke it whenever we wish, as payment for the task we've undertaken. Our right grants us ownership of any piece of salvage we find. For life, once invoked, that item is ours. Even the chieftain cannot take it from us. The right is absolute. Okay. Why not just claim everything you find? That I would not be a good black runner. He looks back at his pile of salvage. Most clans accept any salvage from the Black Zone, but my chieftain does not accept junk. She is particular. What do people do with the sacred stuff you bring back? If it is functional, it is used. Otherwise, it is traded.
We do not know what most of it is. The Zephyr ways have been lost. The old knowledge has been forgotten.
That's crazy. You risk your life for this stuff, and you don't even know what it is. Luckin grumbles thoughtfully. I follow his eye line to the revered? Revered. That's what it is. Revered pile of complete junk. Imagine if they just found, like, a giant collection or stash of, like, anime figures. You know, those anime statues, those really expensive, like $200 monstrosities that I don't understand why people get. Like, I get it. I do. Like, I understand. You know, don't be offended. I get it. We all have our things, but like, I don't want just a statue. It's a me thing. It's not a you. It's me. I actually recognize some of it. The pieces that aren't total scrap anyway. Well, you've got an old electric toothbrush there, I think. Or it was. It's pretty messed up. His head swirls around to me, brow furrowed.
Explain.
The plastic thing, in that crate there, it's a toothbrush. Luckin's eyes tighten, as though he had just sniffed an intruder. Okay. His eyes dart to the crate of junk, and then back to me. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to offend. This stuff probably means a lot to... Before I can finish apologizing, yes, he takes the decrepit toothbrush from the box and thrusts it in my face. Okay. It stinks, it's covered in centuries of rust and grime. There's no way it still works. I try to hide my disgust.
Identify it.
What's got into him? Like I said, it's an electric toothbrush. It looks really old. That bite there... That bit there at oscillates when it switches on. He blinks at me, I blink back. Lockin drops the toothbrush back onto the crate and frantically picks up the next random piece his paw find first. Okay, paws. Multiple, 2 even. Shoving it in front of me with the same urgency.
Identify it.
That's, I don't know exactly. It's a circuit board. Well, half of one. It's broken.
You have no memory, yet you know these items.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Zephyr were my people. I mean, they sound like...
Wait.
Lockin silences me with a growl. His ears flick upwards. Outside, I hear 2 pairs of heavy footsteps getting closer.
The chief has arrived to see you. Say nothing.
Lockin moves towards the door. Lockin, wait! What do I do?
Be silent.
My heart begins racing nervously again. What if she's even grouchier than Lockin? What if she wants to make a slave of me? What if she decides to have me killed? Lockin fixes me with a final pointed look before opening the door. Oh, is that cold air? I'm blasted by the freezing mountain wind again. I shield my face. The heater's warm glow is smothered by the rush of cold air. Well, look at all these people. Look at this. 2 figures enter the lodge outside, alongside, not outside, alongside Lockin. Just like him. They're not human. Oh, okay. The chieftain is a saber-toothed tiger, almost as monstrously huge as Logan. Her dirk teeth look vicious enough to shatter bone. I don't know why, but next to her, Logan seems like a petulant pup. He's just a little petulant pupper, guys. Okay. Another woman follows. A weasel, a badger, I'm not quite sure. She's smaller than the other 2, closer to my height, but cemented in self-assurance. Lockin bows his head to the chief. She mirrors the gesture. Dravonia? Okay.
Dravonia, my chief.
Hello, Lockin. The husky turns to the weasel. Talkie? Talkie. Is it talk high? Talkie. Aye, Fuzzbutt. You burnin' wood in here. Warm as shit in here. She's got a perky, rounded accent that I can't quite place. Before Lockin can reply, she notices the portable heater pointed at me. The mole fixed it.
Yes.
Could you trade a month's worth of spice for?
It is mine.
Bah, okay. Never change, mutt. The three of them turned to me. Dravonia stares, head tilted with piqued interest. Her perilous saber tooth are angled right at me. Okay. My heart lurches. I see what you mean, Lockin. Curious creature. Bite, what do? Stay calm. Deep, cleansing breaths. Outstanding. Any useful advice for me? Just don't piss her off. She's the one who decides what happens to you. Dravonia looks at me for an uncomfortable length of time. Taki, what's your counsel? Taki cocks her head, inspecting me as one might inspect a diseased dog from a safe distance. Just a short, snouted rat, I'd say. I blink, slightly perturbed by being spoken about like an animal on display. Where in the Black Zone did you find it?
Devil's Crag.
That's a bloody leagues away. What are you doing there? Thumping your sheath? Okay.
I was not doing that.
I mean, like, no shame, right? Like, thank you, Taki. Can he stand? I shoot Lockin an uncertain glance. Miraculously, he seems to understand.
No, he is injured.
Then he won't run off. Let's see him try. I was expecting them to be just as blunt and impertinent as Lockin, but they don't seem to have the same cumbrous. Do I remember how this is pronounced? It's fine. Of speech that he does. Cumbersome. No? Cumbrous. I don't know. Words are hard, fellas. Maybe that's just the way he is. Lockin told me to keep quiet, but perhaps they'll be easy to talk to. I think we remain silent. I think that's what we do. I'm a tuckered, tired boy. We can murder them in their sleep later. It's easier if they don't know that we're intelligent. Lockin told me to keep my mouth shut. Does he speak? Lockin snorts grumpily.
Yes, frequently.
Well, you know, here was my plan, trying to stay quiet to murder everyone in their sleep later. Ruined!
His name is Alex.
Right, Alex. Do you understand me? Can you stand? Unlike Lockin, she doesn't need to scowl and snarl to intimidate me. I think so. I place my bare feet on the floor. My soles sink into the woolen rug. I try to draw myself up, but whipping pain strikes my side as I hesitate. Bit wobbly. What'd you do,
An abdominal.
That's what that says. Abdominal. I'm pronouncing that wrong. And you all are gonna make fun of me. And that's okay. That's okay. Abdominal wound. Sure, you ain't got no idea what he is.
I do not.
Come on, Lockin. You serious? Bringing this thing out of the Black Zone? It ain't safe. Take it to the spring and drown it. Hey, get fucked. I can still hear you. I'm not a threat. I like him. The chief slaps Taki on the shoulder with a ruckus chuckle. I shove myself off the bed and up onto my own 2 feet. Straight away, my head goes fuzzy from pain. I didn't think my wound was this bad. My balance fails. I'm about to fall, but find myself unexpectedly propped up by something hefty and warm. I'm gingerly lassoed by a firm, fur-padded arm. My face flushes red as I realize Lockin has caught me. My hands land on his my voluminous chest. Jesus Christ! What is this description? What is this description? Fingers weaving into his thick pelt. Gods, he's so freaking huge. My head barely reaches the height of his chest.
Careful.
Why is he being nice all of a sudden? I have to admit, he's really comfortable against my bare skin. Like, really comfortable. He's so soft. I push myself again, somewhat reluctantly away from him and grab one of the wooden posts for support. Lockin steps back. I've never seen anything quite like you. What species are you? You sure you want to know? Lockin doesn't believe me. I'm not Lockin. Well, I'm human. Her gaze darkens. Is that so? Did it just say it was a human? It's the truth. No, it fucking ain't. Not a chance. This ain't... for fuck's sake. Lockin. Oh, Ataki points at the husky furiously with an accusatory finger. This could be a fucking demon in furless skin or something. I'm not a demon. Well, you sure ain't a bloody human. They've all been dead since the cascade. This is going well. Taki turns to Dravonia. What a name. What a $5 name. Still pointing wildly in my direction. The chief's looming glare remains fixed on me. I stare back, fearful of the calculated look she's giving me. Chief, don't take no chances. Chief, don't take no chances. Take it outside and stomp it to death. Lockin bares his canine teeth at Taki and snarls. As she squares up to him fearlessly, the two of them look ready to throw punches. Don't you fucking growl at me, fuck knuckle. What are these insults? What is happening?
He is no demon.
How the fuck do you know? Settle down. Ataki grumbles, and Lockin's ears are flat against his head. Even I'm shaken by the chief's authority. Their display of aggression, yes, seems laughable next to her. Lockin, explain.
I can deal... I cannot do this. He was in a pod.
Okay. A pod?
Yes, he was injured when I pulled him free. He is not dangerous.
You have no idea if he's dangerous or not, Logan. When did he come from? Where did he come from?
I do not know. Humans are extinct.
So he's come to us from before the cascade. Is that what you're telling me?
This is possible.
He's either a time traveler or a liar. I suspect he's not a time traveler, so... Dravonia fixes me with her emasculating stare. Okay, girl, calm down. Calm down a bit. I'm barely able to stand. I'm freezing. I'm starting to tremble from the pain in my side. Alex, humans all died a long time ago. So how did you get here? Sorry, can I sit down? If you must. Uneasily, I move back to the bed and sit back down on it, clenching my teeth and shivering in relief as the warmth of the heater hits me again. I feel dizzy, nauseous. I take a moment to catch my breath while she stares at me. Lockin was right. I'm still very weak. I. Why is it shivering so much?
He is injured. He is cold.
Cold? Fuck off. It's bloody summer.
It is true. His skin is cold.
You touched it? Perhaps humans prefer warmer climates. It ain't human. It's a bloody rat demon. Thank you, Taki. Alex, I need to know exactly what you are and how you got here. Spare no details.
He has no memory.
I'm sorry.
He has no memory.
Explain.
I cannot.
You cannot?
He did not know his race is extinct.
I find that hard to believe. I'm still catching my breath, but I'm just about to keep up with the conversation. I'm still getting up to speed. Lockin told me about the cascade, but and the black zones. It's been wild. Dravonia shakes her head. Am I saying that name right? Every time I say it, I'm like, that's fucked up. But that's not the name I just said. Dravonia. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't trust it. Then turns to the others. First he claims to be human. Now he claims to remember nothing. It doesn't sit right. These are dangerous lands. I will take no risks. You know what? We need Aeon to look at you. He could tell us if he's safe or not. Who's that? Aeon is a friend of the clan. Is this Aeon or Eon? I'm gonna say Aeon. It has an A. It's capital. It's exciting. It's large. Aeon. He is a master of the old knowledge. Old knowledge? The Zephyr call it science. He's very wise. He could infer the truth by examining you, if you'd consent to an examination. I shrug. Got nothing to hide. Good, but it'll take a few days for him to arrive. In the meantime, I must decide what to do with you. How long were you inside the pod, Alex? I don't remember any pod. Then what's your intention here? Are there other humans I should know about? I don't intend anything, and I don't remember. You know, he could be telling the truth. I mean, demons can't leave the black zone, right, Lock-in?
They cannot. Breaches are myth.
Even you don't know what they might be capable of, Lock-in? Lock-in huffs irritably. At least he's on my side.
He may be a surviving Zephyr. The pod was very old.
Yet the human you found inside is not. Unless you're about to tell me human lifespans are centuries long, Alex. No, up to 100 years if you're lucky. I realize I'm not helping my case, but lying to them is only going to make things worse. So how'd you survive in there that long? Gods, how many? I don't know, okay? Maybe the pod was keeping me preserved. The chief raises an eyebrow at me. You're right, Taki. I want Aeon to examine him. We need to know he isn't a threat. Logan, you said you found the human's pod in Devil's Crag. Tomorrow morning you'll return to it. Perhaps it...
No.
Why?
A demon was present. After I found Alex, I was almost discovered.
Logan, you gotta be more careful if we lose you.
I am fine, but it will be unsafe to return for several days.
All right. You'll go back there as soon as you think it's safe. Vulcan acknowledges her with a nod. Until Aeon arrives, we'll keep Alex restrained to the holding pens. Holding pens? Like for horses? Holding pens? Yes. You'll be confined there for a few days. Can't I just stay here? That kind of sounds like I'm a prisoner. Before I can look for Lockett for support, she steps over to me and blocks my view of him. I don't think you're in a position to argue. If you weren't so tight-lipped, I might feel less wary letting a creature found in a black zone into my clan. Perhaps you're being honest, or perhaps there's something you're not telling me. My jaw tightens. She's not wrong. There is something I'm not telling her. You may be the last human, the last Zephyr. That would be something quite remarkable. Conversely, you may be a trick conjured by a demon. Even my Black Runner cannot say for certain that such a thing is impossible. Until I know what you are, I will not risk you threatening my people. So, you will be kept safe, but on my terms. Being locked up against your will makes you a prisoner by most human standards. Call it whatever you wish, Alex. It's what's happening. If you have truly lost your identity, you must be curious for answers about yourself, as we are, no? There's a slight pause. I have to admit, she's got me there. I am, but... Then you will do as I say, and allow Aeon to study you. But know this. If his assessment leaves us guessing, I'll assume you are either dishonest or dangerous. The demons are clever, and I will not risk playing a ploy of theirs alive in my clan. What? Look, I'm not a demon. This is... I will not take that risk. It's the truth. I'm sure Aeon will acquit you if you have nothing to hide. If not, well... We'll cross that line when we come to it. Before I respond, she gets to her feet to address the other two. What am I supposed to do? If I tell them about Bite, they'll kill me for sure. Okay, guys. I'm going to end the part here. So I do hope you've all enjoyed. And I'll see you guys around.